My name is Katrina Ma'u Fatiaki. I am from the Kingdom of Tonga. I'm the business owner for Tapauki Mei Langi Consultancy. Primarily what we do is in three folds. One is leadership trainings as well as human rights and good governance. The other arm is really building on my consultancy expertise in human rights. So we do a lot of research and we also do a lot of trainings, but supporting our donors in activity designs, implementation, and also monitoring of projects. And the last arm of what we do with the Tapauki Mei Langi Consultancy is a community arm. We always, there's a quote that I always use from expert leadership guru, John Maxwell. He says, you cannot give what you do not have. So when we build on those two arms, we're able to get profits, but then be able to give back to the community. And the community work that we really focus on is deportees, returnees. That's one of the roles that I play in it. I'm a member of Dare to Dream. I'm the secretary, and I spend a lot of my time just working with the returnees, working on our project called Returnees' Rights, Build Back Stronger. I went into business, well, it's been 3 years now, 3 years and a few months, running my business full time. But my business was registered in 2016. So when I came back from Fiji, after serving the region, the Secretary of the Pacific Community, I asked God at the time, you know, what's really my calling? And I had to come back because of my responsibility as a daughter to look after my parents. And so that was one of the reasons why we came back. But I started to get back into employment. But I also realized that what I was doing at the time is what I like doing. It's not what I love doing. And it was only during COVID of all time, I gave up my full-time job. At the time I was with the Development Aid Program, the New Zealand High Commission, to do kingdom business and to really build my little business, but focusing on empowering individuals so that they find their calling in life and purpose. I think for being a business entrepreneur, for me, it's having a teachable spirit. I'm always learning every day. It's not easy. When you come from a full-time job, you know your regular paycheck and your income coming in. But one of the things that I've learned, and it is also a challenge, is being teachable in the sense that, you know, you're always learning new things, but also trialing new things. It wasn't easy for me, and I'm still learning as a business entrepreneur. But when you're testing the market, there will be challenges. So when I left my job during COVID, it wasn't easy at the time. And so I had to really test out, you know, what are the programs that will work. I had to really look at what are my strengths. At the same time, explore how my weaknesses can become my strengths at the same time. So one of the challenges, of course, is always finances. I started my business, I didn't have anything, but my faith is really strong. I believe in a God that is a God of abundance. So God gave me key people to build my business skills, technical skills in that area, and also resources. And so, you know, one of the challenges when you're talking about leadership in the Pacific and also Tonga is people would say, why do we need to talk about leadership? We know everything about leadership. A lot of times we devalue ourselves and we limit ourselves of opportunities. But know your value. I think that's so important because when you know what your values are, however that may look like. So for instance, for me, my values are faith, it's commitment, it's love, it's humility. When you weave those values, you're accountable to them and it drives you. And they also form your character as a person. And those values also push you to your dream. And so, you know, one of the encouragements would be, you know, value yourself, but also really dig deep and find out for yourself what are the values that you should be accountable to as a person. Because a lot of times as an entrepreneur, we only look at what we can see physically. For me, I love to be outside of my comfort zone. Growth happens when you're out of your comfort zone. So I'm always exploring new things, trialing new things. Sometimes it doesn't work, but that's okay. But you have that opportunity to be able to make programs fit for purpose. And I think that's the beauty about being an entrepreneur, is that you are your own boss and you get to create things that is more of your strength and what you love doing.